Hey everyone, Joyce here with Rock Your Bald. I apologize, I haven't been around for a couple weeks. I'm trying to do these once a week, and I let life catch up with me. And in doing that, I missed a couple weeks. So here I am back again today. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about myself and the changes that have happened in my life recently. I think when I talked to you guys the first time, I let you guys know that I am currently battling with triple negative breast cancer. And it's been quite a battle. I've been doing chemo since March of 2020. I guess COVID came, and then I went to the doctor and found out my cancer reappeared. It's funny the things you find out, because when I had cancer the first time in 2017, I did a bilateral mastectomy, and then I went through all that, and then came back and did deep flap surgery and used the fat from my stomach to put in my breast, because I didn't think that my body would be able to handle the other way, because I'm so sensitive to so many different things. But in March, I found out that the cancer came back in the same exact breast, but this time in the nipple. And if I had known that a chance of that could ever happen, I would have just removed everything, breasts, nipples, everything. But I was not aware, and nobody even mentioned the possibility to me. I wish somebody would have, because then, like I said, I would have done things so much differently. But here I am. Here it is now, February, and I've been doing chemo for almost a year. Started on the pills, which I was happy with, because I could maintain my daily lifestyle. I just had to take pills 3 times a day. So, it didn't matter where I was at. I just had to make sure I took my pill in the morning, lunch, and then evening. Chemo is a whole different animal. It's like giving up a day every week, because I have to go now sit in the oncology room, or the infusion room, as they call it, and have chemo pumped into my system through my port, which is my chest. It's hard, because it's like every Thursday. My first time Tuesdays was my day that I would do every Tuesday. This year, this time, it's Thursdays. So every Thursday. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. Every Thursday, I sit for 2 to 4 hours and go through the whole ritual of being pre-medicated to make sure I don't have any reactions, or allergies to the medication, nausea medicine, the whole thing, prednisone, prednisone. Oh my goodness, prednisone. I think I've been on prednisone for a year, and my weight shows it. But anyway, and then take this chemo drug. I've had maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I was on one chemo drug for about 6 months, and it was doing good. I felt better. I thought it was working. And then all of a sudden one day I woke up and I realized it wasn't working, because I started getting all these little pimples and little like lumps, to find out later on that was nodes, or chemo nodes, or whatever you want to call it, that was actually showing that I could see on the surface. You could see outside. So I had to switch to a different kind of chemo medicine. That lasted about 3 months, and of course then I had to change again. So my process is pretty much 3 months on a medication, and then at 3 month mark I do an MRI to see what the progress is, if it's working, not working. If it's working, I continue the drug. If it's not working, then we have to switch to a different drug. So that was the process, and here we are up to today, February, and now I am changing clinics where was going before, and now I'm going to a cancer center, and in the process of seeing about starting a clinical trial. So this should be interesting, and hopefully this will be something that will be aggressive enough to attack the cancer. So share more of that with you when I find out more about it. Like I said, the clinical thing is a new thing for me, but at the same turn, more time spent in the hospital, because I understand from the readings that, once they start the clinical trial, they have to monitor me and do daily or weekly checks to see how I'm doing, if I'm having any reactions, any infections, any swelling, just different things they check on when you are in a trial. Excuse me. So that's where I am at today. This is February. And next week I go for an MRI, EKG, CT scan, and lots of blood work to get all the results to see where exactly the cancer is, see how far along it is. Prayerfully, it hasn't spread, although I have a slight feeling that it did a little bit within my breast cavity, and I think maybe a little bit on my stomach, but I'm praying that's just me being a worrywart. But just wanted to share that. But within saying all this, I say that I continually still fight for my health. I continually watch what's going on, how I react to certain things. I write notes and take pictures to keep up with things, because I still believe we are our best advocate. And you know your body better than anybody else. And you know how you feel. You know if something doesn't feel right or something feels off kilter or whatever you want to say. Excuse me. So you have to speak up for yourself. So I say that to say, for those who are going through something similar to what I'm going through, or maybe it's any kind of illness or something that's going on in your life, to know that you know yourself, your body, how do you react, how you feel. So you need to speak up strong for yourself and demand to be seen or proven wrong, if the case may be, and ask for the test that will show you the things you need to see, because your life matters, and you're the one who has to fight for that. But with this Rock Your Ball channel, excuse me, so I just wanted to reach out to other people going through something similar, or some kind of things in their life that have changed the way they used to do things, and to get input, for us to help each other, ask questions, because there's something I may have went through that could help somebody else. There's something you may have went through that could help me. And I would just really like to hear how you're feeling and share thoughts. So please like my video, subscribe. And like I said, I'm trying to do better. My goal is to do a video once a week and eventually get to a live video where I can actually meet somebody who will watch my video, and we can chat and talk about things. And if there's questions you want to ask or things you want to know, just drop a comment and I will get back to you. Again, thanks for watching my video. I appreciate all the likes and subscribes I can get. And I will see you guys again in the near future. Thanks.